3.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Skinnygirl Dead. I saw an advertisement for your granola bars the other day in Penn Station. I noticed it right away. The girl with the tiny waist, her non-face, and the way her hands are on her hips and self-awareness. Your website encourages me to share my personal experience, but I wonder if you really want to know about the years I wore my hip bones severe enough to teach strangers the mechanics of walking. Can you handle the fact that I still can't hold a boy's hand without thinking I am too angular for closeness, that any thumb tracing circles into my skin will hit bone before I remember how to be soft again? I will never eat one of your fucking granola bars. I know the name of your company will never taste sweet as chocolate to me. And there is so much that I'm not willing to forget. For your sake, nights I wake up to my collarbones digging themselves out of the grave, climbing straight out of the flesh I have worked so hard not to wish away, and they scream and scream until I'm a knot of limbs. I fall asleep trying to hug myself back into existence, hugging myself hard and heavy and heaving, trying not to remember these embarrassed skins. So tell me the difference between my self-hatred and that of a girl who orders her confidence online. We both every time I lean back in a chair, I can feel the last 9 years knocking on wood. What I know about the skinny girl lifestyle is that it has nothing to do with superstition. I know a verb is the worst kind of bruise. Please understand that when you ask me to unleash my inner skinny girl, you are giving me permission to leave my dinner uneaten. You are telling me to be my deficiency. So when I look in the mirror, I don't have to apologize for this way of dying so slowly and trying to want it. So when I sit with my mother's arms wrapped around me, the crooks of her elbows crying at the way I failed to take up space. And when my daddy comes home from being a pediatrician and has a daughter who has mastered the art of not being hungry when everyone is asking, why do you want to be less? I don't have to tell them that the day I could see the skin hanging from my skeleton, the only thing I felt was pride. I can say, they made me this way. Don't put those words in my mouth. Don't let me choke on these delusions. I have spent too many summers counting the discs in my backbone like bits of sea glass, letting people like you tell me that if I collect myself in pieces, I still make a whole, beautiful person. I don't want to be these nervous knuckles anymore. I am tired of my body screaming, she loves me not, she loves me not. I don't want to wear my skin the way that dying flower wears its petals. My biology has always asked me to break out of the looking glass. Don't you dare try to put me back in. Don't you dare try to sell me this disease in portions you call even. I've already paid, sacrificed, lost so much more than $27.99 for the shame that has turned even my fingernails brittle. I was named after my mother, Maria Isabel, a name about praying and the sea. On days when I want to be nothing, I still wear my name heavy. Still know that if someone calls my name in a crowd, I will call and face them. Skinny Girl Daily, Bethany Frankel, if I called your name in a crowd, could you turn and face me? Could you look me in the eyes and feel pride? If I put my shrunken hand in yours, could you call me a success story? Could you really convince me that enough is enough?